DITI training. Training on the DITI is a really important but simple step to do. And what this means when you're talking about training, it means you tell the DITI what you consider a soft hit and what you consider a hard hit. And what the DITI does is take that playing range of your soft and hard and superimpose the MIDI dynamics on that. In other words, the MIDI dynamics are the minimum velocity and the maximum velocity and the curve that you set for that pad. Let me show you how easy it is to train a pad. So we assumed that you've put all your triggers in and everything is all set up. You have the right pad types and it put all the input types in. So now you just press the train button. And the train button says, hit any pad. So when you strike a pad, up comes the pad that I'm training, which is now my 2A. And it says train maximum dynamic. So I think about how hard I want to play, what's my hardest hit. So let's say I'm going to do this, which is not going to be so hard. Watch. 633. Or I could say, that's my hardest hit, 539. Or I want to whack it, and that's going to say 851. So let's say that's what I want my maximum to be, 851. And each time that you do it, it keeps on giving you a different value. So you can get a good idea that you can be consistent with your hard hit. So you say, oh, I'm in that same 700 range, good. I'm going to keep that as my maximum. I hit enter. Now it asks me to hit my minimum dynamics. And what this is my soft hit. So here's my soft hit. 37, that's pretty good. See again? 13, that's really good. Maybe too soft because it's not practical. So I'll go like that. 101, maybe that's a little too much. So I kind of find around to see where's my range. Okay, I like that. Now the dynamics are all set. That's all you have to do. And now you can play back. And if you don't like the way it's moving up, if it's too loud, too soft, this is the place that you can fix that. Now there's one interesting little shortcut. Sometimes you may be training and you don't like. Okay, I like to talk about another shortcut. Let's say you're not liking the numbers. The range is not big enough. Now, I'm going to jump to the global screen. And right now, let's say I have it set for R2. Now I'm going to go back to the train screen. Now, I strike it. Now, let's say that I wanted to change the gain because I'm not getting enough or I'm getting too much and I want it to be, I want to experiment with the different gain settings. Yes, I can go back to the global and I can move it up and I can move it down, but there's a shortcut. You notice it says R2 right now. So I go to this training and I train. I say, you know what? I want to see what R3 is like. So you can do a shortcut and just click up and now it just loaded in R3. Watch. See, there's R3. So I can hit it and say, ooh, that's 512. Let me try this one. And you can just play around with different settings to find what the total range is of that. So this one is giving me about from 593 to 5. This one here, if I change the gain setting, is 365 to 311. So you see that it really gives you different values. And if you want to see what you ended up with, you just click the global again and say, oh, I put in C2 here. So that's a cool thing about the train, a little shortcut that we put in there.